Hello, I'm Catherine Franke, the creative writing teacher this year. I hope you all are well and safe. I've put together a short overview of the creative writing course, and I'm going to show you a slide presentation I made. So, creative writing is fun. There are some norms in virtual classrooms that we're just beginning the year with, or at least I am in creative writing class, where students have their mics turned off. That's actually all the time, unless they're speaking. In that we're going to begin the year not using chat, but more on that later. The use of the camera is optional for students. We love it if they don't want to use their camera, if they could upload a photo of themselves. But if students are using their cameras, they should definitely remember that whatever is in view of the camera needs to be school appropriate. Here are some quotes about creative writing that I enjoy. So I'll just give you a moment to read those if you'd like to. Okay. I base the class around a writing workshop model. So what is writing workshop? Well, writing workshop is a student-centered framework based on the idea that students learn to write best when they write frequently for extended periods of time on topics of their own choosing. To develop skills as writers, we need essentially three things. We need ownership of our own writing, we need guidance from an experienced writer, and we need support from a fellow community of learners and writers. Students will be getting all of those things in the course. And no matter a student's previous experience with writing or what they feel their skill is, they are welcome. The only things that a student needs to be successful in this class are an open mind, a willingness to try, and to be okay with mistakes, because in writing, we make lots of them. There are four main components of a writing workshop. These components, I might go over all of these components in just one class, or we may take a week to go over them. The mini lesson and the writing, we pretty much do every day. And then sometimes students will be in small groups, their writing workshops groups, sharing with their peers, and I will be checking in on the status of the class to see where students are at. Are they brainstorming a new piece? Are they drafting something? Are they revising a piece? Are they editing? Are they working with peers, looking at giving feedback? Or are they ready for publishing? And again, there's not a prescribed time limit for each of these components. They're just meant to be flexible and determined by what my students need. The mini lesson number one, that's the direct teacher instruction. The writing and conferencing time, I'll schedule in conferencing time. Writing, students will be writing every day. More quotes for you to look at. Writing workshops I've found in my experience to be incredibly powerful. They create and foster community. They provide a safe and nurturing space for sharing our stories and experiences. They encourage and support participants' intellectual and creative risks, and they help students become better readers and writers. I found that to be true over and over and over again. Some of the genres we might study and practice this year include memoir and fiction, including spec fiction, which is sci-fi, horror, fantasy, poetry, maybe podcasts, and graphic novels. So as you already know, the year is working in kind of a wonky way, I guess. So students who are signed up for one semester of creative writing will have creative writing and complete their creative writing credits in either quarter one or quarter two or quarter three or quarter four. Students who are signing up for a whole year of creative writing will take creative writing quarter one or quarter two, and then again quarter three or quarter four. The quarter 3 and quarter 4 creative writing will be different from the first 2 quarters. So a student who signed up for a whole year won't just be repeating the same thing. There's a new publishing opportunity this year with our NCLAC Literary Arts magazine. That's a fantastic place for students to share their work and enter contests. I put up this brief slide of the journal because it's so important. Students will be writing in it every day. It's going to be their place where they work out brainstorm ideas, where they're drafting, revising, doing practice, writing responses to the books they're reading and listening to. It's a portfolio of their work. It can be an actual physical journal that they write in by hand, or it can be a virtual journal. And I'm going to be posting a digital notebook that students may use if they'd like to. My grading policy is that 30% of the grade will come from their formative assignments. That's the practice, the interactive notebook, the writing workshops, the first drafts, and writing exercises. And that 75% of their grade will come from summative assignments, those assignments that demonstrate mastery. So that's a writing piece taken through revisions. It's their workshop, their final workshop portfolio, and their final writing portfolio. I use a district-wide grading scale. And then finally, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I check my email regularly. I check my phone messages less frequently, but you're welcome to leave me a phone message as well. That's it for now. Thank you. And I hope you all are safe and well.